Hello, my name is Riley Benecke, and my research topic is, can money buy you happiness? Here is my introduction into Can Money Buy You Happiness? I believe a great example of someone who uses their money correctly is Jeffree Star. He is a multi-million-dollar business owner. His business is called Jeffree Star Cosmetics. He is now a father of 6 beautiful Pomeranians and has a loving boyfriend. But on the other side, I believe a person who uses their money incorrectly is Donald Trump. He uses his money in a way to buy campaigns and votes from the people. And instead of trying to persuade the public, he paid his workers to do that for him. In my first rebuttal paragraph of this essay, my topic was God versus money. Some argue that God is the only way for happiness, and to support this claim is a source from the Daily Telegraph. In this source, a study was done to show that if you are not tied to some religion or God, there is no way you can be happy. In another study done by the Daily Telegraph, it shows that if you are invested in a religion or God, you are more likely to have better mental health. Finally, in a study done by Harvard Medical on 16 participants with all different ranges of bonuses. In this study, it showed those who donated to charity were found to be happier than those who didn't. If you use the help of God, you can donate. In my second rebuttal paragraph, my topic was family versus money. Family will continually be there for you through thick and thin. In a study done by a freelance writer, found that poor people had the characteristics of love and compassion, whereas wealthier people had characteristics of contentment and pride. Only a person with no money would have the love and compassion for their family. In the same article written by Amanda, another source provided that money shifts your social focus away from people around you and focuses independently on yourself. And a quote from this source is, "I'm not saying that wealth changes everything, but it does seem to shift your social focus away from the people around you and towards independence and self-sufficiency." Lastly, Amanda also used another source to find that poor people make stronger bonds with friends and family to get through unfavorable situations. In my third rebuttal paragraph, my topic was rich snobs versus money. And yes, those are the Kardashians. Who wants to turn out to be like the Kardashians? People follow themselves just because they have money. The Daily Telegraph wrote about a survey done on participants whose average net worth had risen. It found that at first those participants were very happy, but then eventually flatlined. If compared to the Kardashians, you can see that they were a normal family at first, but then the family blew up, becoming one of the most fake families in America. From the same article, but a different source, found that as the average rate of employment in Britain rose, people still were not becoming happy. In this same article, it was found that even as people gain wealth, happiness will not be gained in life. In my final argument paragraph, my topic is if money isn't abused. If money is spent correctly and not abused, it can be spent on things such as housing, clothing, and food. And a source done by the author of Money Can Buy Your Happiness found that if money is just spent on necessities, your time will not be wasted. In the same source, the author noted the economy is based upon false accusations. For instance, spending $60 on 2 pairs of shoes that wear out in a short amount of time, showing that even if you spend a lot of money on non-essentials, those products may be a poorly made product with just a famous name. In a study done by the Harvard Mental Letter, 46 participants were given $5 to $20 each, and those who decided to donate that money to charity were found to be happier at the end of the day. In my conclusion paragraph, my topic is, can money buy you happiness? In a final study done by a scientist writer, found that once a person eventually makes $75,000 a year, emotions will stabilize due to not having to worry about basic necessities. Once a person has obtained a certain amount of money, they start getting wrapped up in wanting more and more luxury items. They lose themselves. The Kardashian family, and yes, we are going back to the Kardashian family, continually represents a family that was a normal family until they hit fame on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. After they found fame, they turned into a money-obsessed family. Today, as long as we enjoy the basic necessities you have and use your money wisely, you will continually have happiness due to the basic things you have. Here are my questions that I thought maybe some people would have. If you believe the Kardashians are a bad representation of an American family, which family should represent America? And my answer is, I believe a family such as the Obama family should only represent America because they've worked hard for their money and continually support each other. Next question. Do you think it is possible for a wealthy person to be happy? My answer. I do believe a wealthy person can be happy as long as they either have family or some religion to lean onto for emotional support. Third question. Why was Donald Trump used as an example in a negative context? My answer. I use Donald Trump in a negative context to prove the fact that even if you abuse your money to gain power, you will continually want more things to gain fame and more wealth. Thank you for watching my video on Can Money Buy You Happiness? I hope this kind of gives you a position on where you stand.